So you're thinking about moving to Suwanee, Georgia? Well, today I'm going to show you around so you can get a real feel of what it's like to live here and not just hear about it. We'll look at different neighborhoods, home styles, and what you can expect at different price points. And I'm standing right here in the Suwanee Town Center, often called the living room of this city. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why people who move here, they rarely want to leave. My name is Ricky Shields. I'm a realtor and U.S. Army veteran with Peace of Mind Real Estate Agency, brokered by Legacy South Real Estate Group right here in Metro Atlanta. And my whole focus is helping people make informed decisions before they move and not after. So whether you're relocating from out of state, moving within Georgia, or just starting to explore your options, this video is for you. So let's get into it. Before we tour specific neighborhoods, let me give you the bigger picture of what's happening in Suwanee's market right now. Based on current RPR data, the median sold price in Suwanee is right around $595,000, and homes are typically selling in about 13 days. That tells you something important. Suwanee is a competitive market. If you find a home here that fits your budget or is what you're looking for, you need to be ready to move. Now that median doesn't mean that every home in Suwanee costs $595,000. This city actually offers a real range depending on the neighborhood, and that's exactly what I want to show you next.
Let's start with Richland, one of the more accessible entry points into the Suwanee market. Based on current MLS data, homes in Richland generally range from the upper 300s to around 500,000. For a city where the median sits near 600,000, that makes Richland a genuine opportunity, especially for first-time buyers and veterans who are using their VA loan benefit who want to be in Suwanee without stretching beyond what makes sense for their budget. This is exactly the kind of neighborhood I'd point first-time buyers toward. Solid value, real opportunity, and a way to plant roots in Suwanee without stretching beyond what makes sense for their budget. Moving into the heart of Suwanee market, let me show you Ruby Forest. Based on current MLS data, homes in Ruby Forest generally range from the low 500s to 700,000. This puts Ruby Forest right around the city's median, which makes it a strong representation of what a typical move-up buyer in Suwanee can expect. If you're relocating with some equity already built, or you're a growing family that's ready for more space in a well-established neighborhood, Ruby Forest sits right in that sweet spot. And then there's the luxury tier of Suwanee, and Edinburgh is exactly where that story lives. Edinburgh is a guard-gated golf community built around Bears Best, an 18-hole course designed by Jack Nicklaus. The community sits along the Chattahoochee River, and it includes a clubhouse, multiple pools, tennis and pickleball courts, and 24-hour security. Based on current MLS data, homes in Edinburgh generally range from the upper 700s into the high 1 millions, depending on the size, the lot, and the golf course views. That is executive level living, the kind of community that appeals to buyers who've built significant equity and want a resort lifestyle without leaving Suwanee.
Let me quickly touch on jobs, schools, and everyday life. And I'll point you to the right resources so you can dig deeper on what matters most to you. On jobs, Suwanee sits right off of I-85, which connects you to major employment corridors throughout Gwinnett County and up toward Alpharetta and Forsyth County. If you work remotely, Suwanee's location gives you flexibility either way. On schools, Suwanee is served by Gwinnett County Public Schools, with some areas zoned into Forsyth County depending on which side of the Chattahoochee River you're on. I direct you to greatschools.org and the Gwinnett County Public Schools website directly to research specific schools for your family. That's going to give you the most accurate and current information. On everyday life, Suwanee's Town Center is the anchor for so much of what makes this city special. Shopping, dining, a farmer's market, concerts, and George Pierce Park with miles of trails connecting to the Suwanee Creek Greenway. There's a reason people describe the life here as active and connected. Okay, I told you I'd share why people who move to Suwanee rarely want to leave. Well, here it is. Suwanee has something called Sculpture, a walkable public art exhibit that runs throughout downtown. And as you walk through Town Center, you're surrounded by rotating sculptures and installations that most people never expect to find in the suburban Atlanta city. And right next to the park sits Steel Fire Brewing, a repurposed fire station turned brewery. It's the kind of local spot that gives Suwanee genuine character. Not manufactured, not corporate, just a community that has invested in making itself a place that people are proud to call home. That's the quiet advantage of Suwanee. It's not just well planned, it has soul. And that's a hard thing to find in a lot of growing suburbs. If you're thinking about moving to the Suwanee area or anywhere in Metro Atlanta, and you just want clarity before making a decision, that's exactly what I help people do. No pressure, no rush, just honest guidance so you can move with confidence. Well, my contact information is in the description below. If this video was helpful, go ahead and like it, subscribe, and share it with someone you know who's thinking about making the move to Georgia. I'm Rick DeShields, and I'll see you in the next video.